First tonight, 1 month after this wall collapse at an East Tampa postal facility, a woman says she is still waiting for a pod with all of her belongings inside. This is Nightside. I'm Courtney Robinson. She recently moved to Ohio, and she says she's been living in an empty home since this collapse. 10 Tampa Bay's Chris Hurst is live outside of the USPS facility tonight. And Chris, she is not the only one feeling stuck here.
Yeah, what an unfortunate wrinkle to this story. The COO of 1-800-PACK-RAT says upwards of 100 customers are in some state of limbo over their moving pods, with no timeline on when repairs might be complete here.
It's scary. They said they were running to their cars trying to get out of here.
Last month, a wall at a massive industrial park crumbled, damaging a postal service distribution center.
They didn't expect it, just like we didn't.
Inside the same complex, Emily Pryor had a storage pod at the 1-800-PACK-RAT location, waiting to follow her move to Cleveland in early May. But the pod with all her family's things is stuck in Tampa.
They told us that a wall had collapsed at the USPS facility and that they weren't being allowed into the building.
Her new home is still empty.
We moved in with suitcases with 5 outfits to get us by and minimal toiletries.
We're committed to customer service, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure every customer is satisfied.
1-800-PACK-RAT's COO gets weekly updates from the building's owner, but there's no timeline when Hillsborough County building officials will let them in to get dozens of delayed pods out.
But we should be able to expedite that as soon as we get access to the building.
The county tells 10 Tampa Bay the wall is now shored up and the owner is working to submit a partial demolition plan and precisely dismantling a structure so that only the damaged part is removed, while the rest stays intact. Once that step is complete, they will be submitting for an alteration permit to repair.
That sounds pretty extensive, but to be able to get in and get out customers that want to be out, we have lobbied for that. It is under consideration.
For Pryor, it can't come soon enough.
I would love to know what's the timeline. We haven't gotten that answer.
Now that COO, Kevin Barber, is hoping to get an answer from the county in the next few days if they can get that temporary access to at least get some of these pods out and on their way to their final destination. Meantime, he says that this is one of their busiest spots nationwide and that they have not halted operations completely. They are still able to transport pods all over Tampa Bay, except for the ones trapped here in this warehouse. Live in East Tampa, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.
And hoping that happens soon. Emily reached out to our newsroom for help. If you have something that we should look into, let us know. Just email tips@10tampabay.com.